Hello, my name is Fred Morstatter, and I'm a graduate student at Arizona State University's Data Mining and Machine Learning Lab. I'm here today to introduce you to our group's new tweet analysis tool, TweetXplorer. TweetXplorer is a tool which allows a user to investigate tweet data collected with our sister tool, TweetTracker. TweetXplorer allows a user to investigate the dataset by creating groups of hashtags, with each group representing a topic of interest to the user. We will begin by creating an initial group of hashtags representing general discussion about Turkey. This group will contain #Turkey, #Turks, and the Turkish spelling of Turkey. We click Sync. Upon clicking Sync, we see a time series graph appear in the bottom left of the screen. The time series chart shows the number of times a tweet was posted containing one of the hashtags from that group on each day. We initially see a spike. Mousing over the time series graph, we see that that spike occurred on October 22nd. Let's try to find the reason for this spike. To investigate the cause of this spike, we move our time slider to the appropriate date, October 22nd. After moving the time slider, our UI updates to show a heat map of tweets on the right. The darker the color of the region, the more this group of hashtags was discussed. Moving our attention to the left side of the screen, we see a retweet network. Understanding the pattern of retweets is important because it allows us to see which users' tweets propagated most throughout the day. Let's click on one of the users with one of the most retweets. This user, HDNER. Here we see a list of all the tweets published by this user on this day. Below we see a pie chart with each slice of pie corresponding to the tweet with the same colored background. Moving over to the right for a second, we see on the map all of the users who are geotagged which retweeted this user are drawn on the map. This helps give a sense of where this user's information went. We can see that this user was retweeted by people on all corners of the globe. Moving back to the retweet network, we notice that one tweet was retweeted more than all others, this light green. Scrolling to find this tweet, we read breaking news. 25 buildings of one student housing unit collapsed in Ursus, Van, Red Crescent, #Turkey, #earthquake. Maybe it was an earthquake that caused the spike in the data. Let's create another group representing earthquake. We click Add Group and add the hashtags #earthquake, #Van, #Ursus, and #Red Crescent. Clicking Sync again, we notice that our timeline is updated, showing a new group with its time series with a similar size spike on this day. We also see up here that our retweet network was updated, changing the colors of the tweets which contain this new group of hashtags to the color green. Let's quickly investigate the map to try to find individual tweets discussing this event. We click the Expand button to make the map big, and zoom in on Van in Turkey. As we zoom in, notice that our heat map goes away and we're replaced by a series of dots, each dot representing a single geotagged tweet. Clicking on a dot will show the user and the tweet the user posted, and brushing a region will bring up a pop-up showing all of the tweets that were tweeted from the region that was brushed. Here we can see tweets individually, and here we can see a tag cloud containing the most often talked about words in this region. So this is a way to see individual geotagged tweets discussing a single event. Most are talking about an earthquake, many are talking about the region, and people are talking just about the general disaster overall. So this is an example of how TweetXplorer can be used to discuss particular events with very little knowledge of the data collected. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy using TweetXplorer.